of you. So before starting the session, let us fix our agenda. In the last session, we have understand what is DevOps. What is DevOps? We understood. Today, we're going to be discussing about what is multi-cloud. That is an exactly class for today. That is an exactly class for today. So before understanding, before move starts, okay. So let us course or what exactly we have discussed in the last session. Let us overview of this course. So we're discussing with what DevOps with multi-cloud. That means it is include Azure administration will be covered, AWS administration also covered. Okay, totally DevOps with multi-cloud, Azure administration, AWS administration will be covered. And total duration of this course is 5 months. So if you want to join in this course, so which are all the prerequisites? Linux basics required, shell script required, that I will be covered, don't worry. No programming, Java, .NET, Python is not required. You require a laptop with this configuration for daily practice. What I'm delivering in the class, practically in front of you, that you need to practice in a laptop daily basis. Who can join in this course? Freshers can join in this course. Experienced students can also join in this course. Any graduate can also join in this course. If you join in this course, which are all the benefits? Yes, please. So daily class recording videos after the payment. Via Google Drive, we can access. Resume preparation, NTV question and answers. For live real-time projects, I will be providing with you. So materials I will be provided, running class notes I will be provided with you. And course starts with very basic level, finish with advanced level. Each and every class practically implemented in front of you. Daily 1 hour class, 1 hour class, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Classes from Monday to Saturday, Sunday is a holiday. This is our admin number 9297 9297 77 9297 9297 77. Clear. This is what exactly the course overview. Yeah. So before starts for today's session, some of the 1 or 2 students are new. Let them get benefit. Let them get benefit. So what we have discussed in the last session, let us revise within 5 minutes. Just to overview of last class, 5 minutes. Then we will be trying to move forward to understand what is a multi-cloud. Fine. So what we have discussed in the last session, please. I have asked you 3 questions in the beginning of the class in last session. What was those class questions, guys? Please tell me. What is an application? What is an application? The working software which is written any programming language we call as an application. That application we gonna be placed on server side. Once if it is placed on, once if it is placed on server side, then we can access our internet as a Flipkart, like Flipkart or Amazon, book my show. But what about SDLC? I'll repeat again. What is an application? The working software which is written any programming language, we call as an application. That application we gonna be placed on server side. Once if it is placed on server side, once if it is placed on server side, we can access our internet as a website like Flipkart or Amazon, book my show. But what about SDLC? SDLC is a software development lifecycle. SDLC is a software development lifecycle. In SDLC, we have a several stages and several phases. Which are all those guys, please? Analysis, design, implementation, testing, deploy, and maintenance. By following these are all the stages and phases, we can able to produce an application for doing a business in internet like Flipkart or Amazon, book my show. But if you want to build a Flipkart kind of application, so what exactly we need to do, please? First, we need to analysis. Means gathering information from the client, how exactly the login page, registration page, each and everything will be gathered. Based on gathering information, our architects will be designed. Design is nothing but a plan. Design is nothing but what exactly the plan. Once if it is planned according to the planning, our developers will implement the lines of code by using Java.NET Python. Once if it is an implement, our testers will verify the functionality, whether it is working condition or not, login page working or not, registration working or not, payment gate working or not. Our tests will be verified by executing manual or automation test cases. Once if it is executed, we're gonna be deploying our applications on hundreds of servers. We calling as what deployment. Once if it is deployed, once if it is deployed, we can access our internet as a website like Flipkart or Amazon. But whether it is working or not, whether it is working or not, we are gonna be monitor and maintenance. This entire process, which we are calling as what? Software development lifecycle. Software development lifecycle. In software development lifecycle, we are gonna be replacing with what exactly DevOps. If you are a software engineer, directly, indirectly, you are part of SDLC only. If you are a developer, can write the lines of code. If you are a tester, can verify the functionality. But if you are a DevOps engineer, what exactly you are gonna be do? Let us understand. If you are a DevOps engineer, what exactly you are gonna be do? Let us understand. So a DEV is nothing but a development. OPS is nothing but a operation. The combination of software development plus operation is nothing but what? DevOps. So that means our roles and responsibilities start from dev environment, ends with what operation. That means we are part of coding, building, testing, release, deploy, operation and monitoring. To be frankly, we are not doing any right. We are not writing any coding. We are not writing any test cases. Just we are gonna be in implementing an automated DevOps transparent pipeline. Tell me, is DevOps is a technology like Java.NET Python? No. Is DevOps is not a technology like Java.NET. DevOps is a process. By using DevOps, we can able to implement an automated process, a transparent and automated process. While implementing DevOps and automated transparent pipeline, we have to follow some set of principles and rules and regulations. What those? Let us understand with an example. For example, as a developer, keep on writing lines of code. Keep on writing lines of code. These lines of code, we are making working software, delivering into the production environment within a shortest time, with high quality, with low cost is nothing but what are DevOps transparent pipeline. But as a DevOps engineer, what exactly you are gonna be do? We are gonna be, as a DevOps engineer, we're gonna be replacing complex pipeline with what? Transparent pipeline. Complex pipeline with what? Transparent pipeline. Sir, what is an exactly complex pipeline? What is an exactly transparent pipeline? Our DevOps, our SDLC process is a complex pipeline. Our DevOps process is a transparent pipeline. Sir, why we are calling SDLC is a complex? Because of it is a manual process. From analysis to design, design to implementation, implementation testing, testing to deploy, deploy to maintenance, it is a manual process. Due to this manual process, if you got an issue, any problem, for identification it will take long time. For resolving issue also it will take long time. If it is take long time, definitely cost will be increased, the quality will be decreased, customer is not satisfied. Same as we give an example yesterday, I'll give it again. So somewhere else, this is a water pipeline underground, somewhere else blockage. Somewhere else it is a blockage. It is not a leakage, it is a blockage. So can able to find immediately? No. It will take couple of days after finding also. So it will take time to resolve. It will take time to resolve, guys, please. But in meanwhile, our customers are waiting for what? Water for roaming with buckets and water tanks. Same way, our SDLC process also. So, okay, due to this manual process, if you got an issue, for identification, it will take long time. For resolving issues, it will take long time. That means the cost will be increased, the quality will be decreased, the customers are not satisfied. So, due to this reason, so to overcome this problem, we are replacing with what? Transparent pipeline. If it is transparent, even this water pipeline is a transparent, even if you got an issue, immediately we can able to find an issue and we can able to resolve issue as soon as possible. The same way, our DevOps is an automated transparent pipeline. Due to this transparent, due to this automation, due to this transparent, due to this automation, even though if you got an issue, any problem in the middle of the process, easily we can able to identify, easily we can able to rectify, and we can able to deliver our working software as soon as possible. That means the cost is reduced, quality will be increased, our customer satisfaction also there. So due to this reason, we are gonna be replacing complex pipeline with what? Transparent pipeline. But actual DevOps transparent pipeline is look like this only. In this DevOps transparent pipeline, we have a plan, coding, integration, testing, release, deploy, and operation. In this DevOps process, our roles and responsibilities start from dev environment, ends with what? Operation. Means we are part of coding, integration, testing, release, deploy, operation. To be frankly, we are not doing any planning. We are not writing any coding. We are not writing any test cases. Just we are gonna be implementing an automated DevOps transparent pipeline. Got it very clearly. So for implementing this DevOps transparent pipeline, we are gonna be using tool stack. Which are all the tools that we are gonna be using? Git and GitHub, Maven, Jenkins, JFrog, SonarQube, and Ansible. So we're gonna be learning AWS, Microsoft Azure, Docker, Kubernetes, ELK Elastic Logstack Kibana, Grafana, and Terraform. So these are all the tools we are gonna be using for implementing an automated DevOps transparent pipeline. How exactly we are gonna be using these are all the tools? Let us understand by stage, step by step. So first, let us start with what? Git. Git is a version control. By using Git, all developer lines of code we are gonna be maintaining in a version control as a source code in a Git repository. By using Git repository, by using GitHub and GitLab, we are maintaining all developer lines of code in a version way. And we're gonna be learning Maven. Maven is a build tool. Whatever the lines of code is written by developer, those lines of code is gonna be built by Maven. Execute and build by Maven. Maven is an automated build tool. It is always produce an active factor. It helps to manage dependencies. And next tool we are gonna be learning Jenkins. Jenkins is a CI/CD automation tool. CI/CD automation tool. Jenkins is a ACI automation tool. And by using Jenkins, we can able to do continuous integration, continuous delivery, or working software. And by using CI/CD, continuous integration, continuous delivery, where exactly it is going to be delivered? Delivery is nothing but what? Release. The release we can able to maintaining by JFrog. JFrog is a release. JFrog is a release. And we're going to be learning SonarQube. SonarQube is a code analyzer. By helping of SonarQube, whether the developers are following standards or not, whether the developers are using right functions or not, we are going to be analysis and we are going to be generate reports and statistics by helping of Git, GitHub, and GitLab and Maven, Jenkins, JFrog, SonarQube. We can able to implement our CI/CD, continuous integration, making working software, and continuous delivery. Once if it is delivered into the release, from release, we're gonna be placing our applications on hundreds of servers, placing our websites on hundreds of servers, we calling as what? Deployment. I'll repeat again, placing our websites on hundreds of servers, we calling as what? Deployment. Once if it is deployed, our applications on hundreds of servers. How exactly we can able to deploy our applications on hundreds of servers by helping of configuration management. What is in exactly configuration management? Replacing a manual process with an automated process on a hundreds of service we calling as what? Configuration management. What is that? Replacing manual process with an automated process on a hundreds of service we calling as what? Configuration management. But for that, we're gonna be learning an Ansible. Ansible is a configuration management tool. But from where exactly we can able to get these hundreds of servers? Yeah, we can able to get it either by physical environment or by virtual environment or from cloud. But which cloud we're gonna be learning? AWS cloud we're gonna be learning. Microsoft Azure cloud we are gonna be learning. So not only placing our applications on cloud, and we can able to placed our websites on Docker containers also. Sir, what is a Docker container? Docker container is an isolated area. Docker container is an isolated area, which you can place our websites very easily with low cost, with high quality. I'll repeat again, what is a Docker container? Docker container is just like your real-time container. How exactly these containers use? The same way our Docker containers also. But by using this container, we can ship any kind of product country to country, we can import, export. But the same way, we can able to do Docker containers also. By using Docker container, we can able to deploy our application like Java, .NET, Python applications very easily with low cost, with high quality. How exactly we can able to manage? These are all the container by single ship. The same way, all our Docker containers we can able to manage or control by Kubernetes. Kubernetes is an orchestration tool. By helping of Kubernetes, we can able to get a high availability, desired state, scalability of our containers. Yeah. We're gonna be learning elk, elastic, log stacks, Kibana after successfully deploying our application, after successfully accessing website or internet, whether it is working or not, we are gonna be monitor and maintenance. This entire process, so we are calling as what? Application monitoring. And it will generate a reports also. How exactly application is performance also. We're gonna be learning Grafana is a monitoring tool, a system level monitoring tool, yes. And we're gonna be learning Terraform. Terraform is a cross cloud platform. Terraform is a cross cloud platform. By helping of Terraform, we can able to we can able to create infrastructure on AWS or Azure or is a cross cloud platform. We require infrastructure. Yeah, infrastructure we can able to get it from AWS. Infrastructure we can able to get Azure and Google also. But so which is a common platform we are working Terraform. So we're writing a Terraform files. By executing Terraform files, automatically creating infrastructure in any cloud. Clear. Perfect. But I by end we'll do this is one of the project we'll do. So we are doing multiple projects. But is one of the project which we are going to be implementing after learning these are all the tools. So you will do individual projects by using Ansible. One project will implement it by using Docker and Kubernetes. One project by using CI/CD. One project will do, and by end we'll do the entire flow we will be implement. So by using these tools. Got it
So
very
what
clear.
kind of project it will be, sir?
Java project only. We'll take care for existing Java project. We gonna be, so let us executing test cases, making working software. We're gonna be, so we are gonna be delivering and we're gonna be deploying on hundreds of production server. How exactly we will implement pipeline? We will be implement also. Okay, fine. But up to this point, what we have learned? DevOps process. Okay. What is in exactly DevOps? Whatever the lines of code is written by developer, these lines of code, we are going to be making working software. We're going to be delivering into the production environment within a shortest time with high quality, with low cost, with low failure rate, with a transparent way, with an automated process is nothing but what exactly DevOps process. But question is, one more thing is required for implementing this DevOps process. We required a infrastructure. Infrastructure. A Spring Boot project and REST API microservices, all, Sam, yeah. Spring project, MySQL, yeah, Hibernate, those kind of project will take it. Yeah, Sam got it. Yeah. So let it be continued. So what is infrastructure first? What is in exactly infrastructure? So specifically, what is infrastructure? Tell me first of all, what is an application? Hmm. What is an application? As we discussed in the beginning, please tell me, application is nothing but what website? Application is nothing but what? Website only. But application is website like Flipkart. But for maintaining this website, for deploying this website, what kind of infrastructure is required? Majorly, servers are required, networks are required, storage is required, database is required, and so many services is required. Clear, these are all major infrastructure is required for deploy for deploying our applications, for maintaining our websites. Clear. But question is, but how many ways we can able to get this infrastructure? How many ways to get infrastructure? Yeah, we can able to get it either by physical environment or virtual environment or from cloud. Or from cloud. So tell me what is a cloud computing? We should understand before. Okay, multi-cloud is okay, but what is a cloud first? To specifically, what is a cloud computing? To specifically, what is a what is a cloud computing? Let us understand what is a cloud computing. So before understanding cloud, tell me what is a data center? What is a data center? Data center is nothing but what? The huge computing power, keeping in a rack wise in a big room, we calling as a data center. From these data centers, If we can access over internet from a laptop, anything like server, network, storage, whatever may be, if we can access over internet from a laptop, data center is nothing but what exactly data center? I'll repeat again. What is the data center? What is a data center? The huge computing power keeping in a rack-wise in a big room we calling as a data center. These data centers are located in different geographical locations, please. Like in Hyderabad, like in Singapore, like in UK, like in US. In so many places, these data centers are located. In so many places, these data centers are located. From these data centers, if we can access anything, any resource over internet from a laptop is nothing but what exactly? Cloud computing. Yeah, we are understood very clearly what is a data center. So what is a cloud? Let us understand. These data centers are located in different geographical locations. From these data centers, if we can access, these data centers are located in remote place. From this data center, resources such as servers, network, storage, databases, and so on, whatever may be resources. If you can access our internet from your laptop or a control from a laptop or internet is nothing but what exactly? Cloud computing. Understand what is a cloud computing? What is a cloud computing is, please? Understood this very clearly. Mhm. Repeat again, please. What is the cloud computing, please? The remote placed resources such as servers, network, database, storage, and so on, and whatever the required resources, if you can access over internet from your laptop is nothing but what exactly? Cloud computing. But any cloud is a rental-based infrastructure. Any cloud is a rental-based infrastructure only. Any cloud is a rental-based infrastructure only. Any cloud, either AWS or Azure, Google, any cloud is a rental-based infrastructure. By using cloud, we are not buying anything. We are going to be getting only rental-based infrastructure only. Based on usage, we're going to be pay rent. For example, let's say, if you want to build, if you want to do business and internet, Flipkart kind of website, we require a servers, we require infrastructure. So, so for deploying our websites, for maintaining our Flipkart kind of application, we require a service. Those service, are you gonna be buying and maintenance? No, we are not buying, we are not maintenance. You need to go to the cloud, and from the cloud, we're gonna be getting a cloud infrastructure, cloud service. Based on usage, we're gonna be parent. Let me give an example you can understand. For example, I want to go to the railway station. I want to go to the railway station by car. How many ways we can able to get a car? Either you need to buy a new car or else a rental car. Which is easy for you? Which is easy for you? Rental car or buying a new car? Definitely rental car, am I right? Instead of buying a new car, Bukewala or Obara getting into the car, reach your railway station, whatever tariff you need to pay. And based on usage, we're gonna be pay rent. But if you want to buy a new car, you need to spend upfront 10 lakhs rupees, and immediately we can't able to get it within 10 minutes, within hour. It will be a long process. It will take around 1 day. Okay, after 1 day also, if you get it a server, you need to require driver required, pollution check, insurance copy, registration. These are all the things is required. And moreover, we need to maintain monthly maintenance also. The same way. So instead of buying and maintaining server your own, if you want to maintain like in a data center, we need to pay rent. Data center rent we need to pay. Employee salaries we need to pay. Power bill we need to pay. And upfront amount, ongoing amount, capex, opex, a capital expenditure is required. Operational cost is required. If you buy maintaining your own service, not. It is not. It is not good. Okay. Instead of this, just get a rental service from cloud and use this server. Based on usage, we're gonna be pay rent. So that is the reason. So we are shifting into the cloud technologies. But which clouds are available? Which clouds are available in the market? So in the cloud, top three cloud providers we are gonna be learning. So which are all the top three cloud providers? AWS, Microsoft Azure, Google. These three are top three cloud providers in the market. So what I have discussed, yeah, either we can able to get it, either we can able to get it from AWS or Azure or Google. Either you can able to go for AWS or a Microsoft Azure or Google. So we can able to get an infrastructure. What kind of infrastructure is required? What kind of infrastructure is required for deploying our application? We can able to get it either AWS or Azure or Google. On top of this cloud infrastructure, we can able to deploy our application by using DevOps and automated transparent pipeline. Got it very clearly. So, but any cloud is perfect. But nowadays, current industry is expecting multi-cloud. So, for example, you are learn only AWS, but less openings, less weightage your profile. But if you are learning multi-cloud, definitely your resume will be weightaged and definitely have more calls and you will be get. That is the first aspect. Second aspect is what exactly why we are learning multi-cloud. So for example, let's say I'll give an example. So we have a top company called A. This company using both AWS services using Microsoft Azure also using. In this situation, so definitely, so some services like servers and network kind of thing, but from Azure RDS, database related service we can able to use. So combination of service, some services taken from AWS, some services taken from AWS because of so cost edge, maybe cost efficiency, maybe service edge, maybe security reason. So we can able to get it services from AWS and Azure also the company point of. In this case, definitely we should be learn multi-cloud only. AWS we need to learn, Azure also we need to learn. Cloud is okay, fine. We're gonna be learning introductory way. So whatever infrastructure we are gonna be using for deploying, it is same, but same for AWS. We can able to get it from AWS, same thing. And we can able to get it Google, we can able to get it from Azure. But naming conventions are different. For example, file storage. Here is we calling it EFS, here is a GFS, and here is a Azure files. Naming conventions are different, but the service same product we can able to get. One more example I'll give you can able to understand. For example, I want to buy a product on online. For example, I want to buy a product on online. clear. For example, I want to buy a shirt or pant, any product in online. So what is the preference? Maybe your choice is maybe your choice may be Flipkart. But if you are asking me, my choice is AWS. Maybe somebody is Snapdeal. Got it? But same product, we can able to get it either Flipkart or Amazon. Snapdeal, the same thing here, the same kind of product. What kind of infrastructure we required? Either we can able to get it for AWS, Azure, Cloud. So that's what. So what is edge? If your companies are using, so companies prospect, if you are think about it, if you are using multi-cloud, what is an edge? These are all the features we can able to get it. Not you individually, the company product, for companies and application product point of view, these are all the edge. So let us deep discussion cost saving. If you're using multi-cloud, we can able to save in the cost, better flexibility, better reliability, better performance, improve the security also. These are all the features which we can able to get it if you're using multi-cloud. Sir, if you are working with the multi-cloud, if you are working with the multi-cloud, AWS, Azure, Google, but you should be concentrate, focus on Terraform. So we're gonna be learning Terraform. By using Terraform, we can able to work with multi-cloud. So the common place which you are learning Terraform only. Terraform. So we're writing a script, an execute script, and we can able to create infrastructure in any cloud, either AWS or Azure or Google. I hope you people are understands very clearly why we are shifting into the multi-cloud. And let us understand AWS. What is AWS? How exactly we are working with AWS? And how to create AWS account? What is AWS? And what is Azure? How to create AWS account? And how to create a service in Azure and AWS, we'll discuss by tomorrow's session. So we are shifting into the cloud, and what is the cloud and what is AWS, what is Azure, how to create AWS accounts, and which are all the services we are learning. And let us discuss by tomorrow's session. And which are all the projects we're doing, I'll show you by tomorrow's session. Okay. So that's it, guys, please, for today. So I'm stopping this class at this moment. So do you have any questions? Please ask me. Please use same link for tomorrow also. Kamal, Madan, Sam, Spandana, Venkat Reddy. You have any question, please unmute, you can talk to me. So tomorrow we shifting into the cloud, and how we are getting into the cloud, how we are interacting with the cloud, and what exactly each and every service wise, what is VPC, EC2, service wise we'll discuss. Okay, what are the projects we'll do? I will discuss by tomorrow session. Fine.
Sir, I have a doubt. So I'm not looking into the DevOps. I'm looking as a backend developer, but they need a cloud nowadays, like to deploy application into the cloud. So how this course is going to help as a backend developer?
No, backend developer, you are gonna be learning cloud, so for code level only. For example, you write in a code, so for example, you
Hmm.
require infrastructure like an operating system installing, and you need to verify whether it is how exactly working. You can directly go to the cloud, you can deploy a code, we can verify. You not required a server, nothing. It is a serverless services, you can able to get it, you can deploy, you can verify it. Okay, that will be helping you. But so if it is a backend developer, this is a prospect too. You need to learn AWS as well as one cloud is enough, and I need to focus on more about, like serverless services in AWS. But I recommend to DevOps also. Why? Because like if you're using a Spring Boot microservices kind of project, that time definitely you should be using how to use container technology. So, you need to experience in Kubernetes also. Definitely have to knowledge on at least, the knowledge on Docker and Kubernetes. Okay, it will help you. But I recommend totally. So DevOps also important for you, and as well as AWS also very important for you. Okay, but one thing is different from you and DevOps engineer. DevOps engineer should be an expertise this. but you should be as a knowledge based to get you to continue as a profile. You're the Java developer backend team. So I'll give an example.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give an
Mhm.
example. For example, why should learn DevOps? Why should learn AWS? For example, let's say a very simple example I'll give. You can understand very. I can't be explain this technically, but non-technical I'll explain it. For example, if you go for cricket, you know very well cricket, am I right? Sachin Tendulkar, you know very well. He's we calling as a batsman. But batsmen don't know bowling. Sachin don't know bowling. Yes, definitely. Zahir Khan is a bowler, but he know batting also the same way. So as a developer, you should know about this role. Okay, but is a knowledge based. So you are gonna be using in your day-to-day activity sometime Docker and Kubernetes. You are creating a container for deploying your applications. You can manage Kubernetes, but on top of Kubernetes and Docker, expertise only DevOps.
Okay.
Yeah, you continue as a developer. Yeah, please continue with developer along with these tools. What I'm discussing with AWS with tools. Or else complete shift as a DevOps engineer when you got a chance. In same company or different
Okay.
company. Clear. Any other question, please? Madan, Kamal, Spandana, Venkat Reddy. Yeah. So tomorrow we are more focused on cloud. How we can able to getting into the cloud. How we are working with cloud. That's what. Yeah.
Hello, sir. Maha, sir.
Please, Venkat Reddy.
Sir, actually, in this course, so first you can explain one program how to develop, and after how to deploy into Amazon Web
No,
Services and
no.
Azure cloud. It
First,
is doing right
yeah,
within the 5
first.
months duration.
Yeah. Ready? So we are not developers, first of all.
Uh-huh.
We not comes under development. Okay. We're
Okay.
not required to learn any coding. Java.NET is not required.
Okay,
Okay.
sir. Uh-huh.
First thing. So let us think about it as we already discussed.
Mm.
So we are not writing code as we discussed.
Okay, okay, sir.
Okay.
Uh,
Writing is responsible by the developer itself.
mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
After writing, okay, as a DevOps engineer, we are going to be maintenance
Okay.
on where version control. From that point, we will our roles and responsibility be started.
Okay,
Writing
sir.
by developer, maintenance by DevOps. This is point is very clear. So
Uh-huh.
we can't play all roles in our job. If we can play, developers are not required, testers are not required.
Okay, okay. Means I am
Ah,
whatever the code
that
is.
code, I'll show you. That code, we
Mm.
can able to get it from an existing Java source codes.
Okay, okay, okay.
I'll show
Repository.
you. I'll show
Okay.
you. For example, like this Spring kind of project to an existing project. You also can use same existing project for practice. Don't worry. I will share this also.
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay. Or else you can use your own projects. If you have already an existing project, you can use for that, which
Okay,
is free, but not your office official project. Any
okay,
Explorer, you can have personal project. You can go for.
okay. Mm.
Okay. Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you,
Any
sir.
other questions, please? Madan. Open, you can any questions you can. Spam. Sam, please.
So the project, like what type of project you'll be doing? That's
Java
it.
projects only, no? Spring Boot, my Hibernate, MySQL. These projects will take it. Will take up. But these projects we not developing the by developer itself.
Okay.
Okay. Very
Just how we deploy it, you'll show.
definitely, no. That is what exactly we're gonna be learning, the end-to-end projects we need to implement. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll show you. I already shown you, but let me show you one more time. A simple way in a okay. This is what we'll implement. Okay. So we'll take a code, developers written a code. So code commit by developer, we need to implement Maven. So image is Ansible, deploying hundreds of servers automatically. Okay. So we're not writing code. After writing code, we need to take care of the code, how we are deploying onto the production environment, how we are
Okay.
accessing our internet as a website.
Okay, okay, sir. Understand.
Okay. I think so. I didn't explain this slide. That's what I may confusion. Okay. Fine. Yeah. Any questions, please? So looks easy, but it is not easy. Am I right? So why it is not easy? Because of, so why you learning? because if it is a demanded course, first thing, and more salary. If it is more salary, definitely more pain also there. We need to ready for that. That means 1 hour class is very important for every day, 8 to 9. Then after that, completion of each and every session recorded, I'll providing with you. You need to bear at least minimum 2 hours to practice. So 1 hour session it will take to complete to practice every day. 2 hours. 1 plus 2 totally you need to commute is 3 hours per day. Okay, fine. Still any questions?
You'll be sharing the slideshow, what you show here?
Slides only for my understanding to explain it.
Okay.
But so materials I will provide. Don't worry. Each and every day I'll written a like for example, I'll show you. Class notes, running class notes I will provide it. Materials also there I will provide. That will be helping you. Slides nothing. Slow slide and what are the point. It is simple to remember and explaining purpose only. So for example, let's say so each and every class I will explain in this way. Okay. Every day class notes will be provided that will helping you, and whatever any projects kind of thing like for example any files I will upload it from here you can able to get it. Like any files commands from here, and materials anyway I'll provide it, and recordings also provided.
Okay.
Great. Shall we continue by tomorrow? Shall we tomorrow little bit start from practical session by tomorrow session? Okay. So I'll show you some how we are getting into the cloud, how we are working with the cloud, we are understanding with tomorrow's session. Thanks, buddies. Any question, please, or else shall we leave? Yeah, great time with you. So tomorrow same time, same link.